been a big month for the Wildcats, with some mixed results, but some standout performances. Let's take a look at what's been happening in the past month. Welcome to Under the Surface.
Coming up, we host the All Abilities Carnival.
There's a couple of really good basketballers, but it's awesome just to get involved with the community and stuff like that.
We find out about Dontae Russo-Nance.
Sometimes I sign New Zealand, sometimes I sign American, so I got to make sure about it.
Catch up with John Rillie about the season so far.
But first up, we followed participants in the Aboriginal Training and Liaison Program on their visit to watch us train and play a game.
My name's Denzel. I'm one of the ATL participants who's flying down from Krauta to Perth to celebrate our 6 week of training. Today we're watching the Wildcats training. It was really entertaining to see them how they train.
My name is Heloise. I live in Wickham and I am part of the ATL program. It's been great being at the RAC Arena watching the Wildcats train. We were lucky enough to receive a jersey and yeah, we get to wear them later on when we watch the game tonight.
The 2024 Aboriginal Training and Liaison Program is a work-ready program which runs for 6 weeks. The purpose of the program is to support individuals in overcoming their specific barriers to employment.
How cool is it to be in the RAC Arena? We got some Wildcat fans in the house. Congratulations to you all and well done completing the 6 weeks. This is a program that we're super proud of and this is a way for us to say thanks.
For the last 6 weeks, it's been amazing to see their growth. Coming together, very quiet, shy, didn't really know each other. And over the last 6 weeks, we've been working with about being comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that growth sees them now, not just be participants, but also become like family to each other as well.
So I used to be really shy, but the program that I've been doing has gave me a lot of courage to step out of my shell.
Lastly, I would like to say thank you to Rio Tinto, Matt, his team, and it's been an amazing partnership over the last few years.
Working in two worlds is something we probably don't think about. A lot of these guys haven't worked in a non-Aboriginal environment before, so making it really comfortable for them to be in that environment and giving some strategies how to be themselves in that environment is something that is really new to them.
Doing the ATL program has actually given me a better understanding of what career path I'd like to take in the mining industry and will enable me to support my family in the future.
Now it's catch up with John Rillie.
Yeah, so Bryce Cotton missed the last 5 games, but progress has been made. He's practiced with the team, embraced some contact. Now it's just a matter of, through the rehab and so forth, how does he pull up after, having some time away from the game, and can his body respond in a positive way so he can get out on the court. So hopefully in the very near future.
No Bryce Cotton, as we mentioned. Ty Webster also not suiting up tonight, so 2 of their starters not out there. Keanu Pinder.
We've been afforded a lot of opportunity to our younger guys, because it's been key players, Ty Webster, Dylan Windler and Bryce Cotton, Kinder with concussion protocol. But if you have big picture view, it allows a lot of young guys early season minutes, and the teams that we've been playing are like upper echelon teams in the league. So those guys to get that on hand experience should only benefit us down the back end of the season.
Henschel from deep. Got it! Big time knockdown from Ben Henschel.
Ben Henschel, with having come into his second year and with limited opportunity last year, he's made a great jump in his confidence and just the way that he embraces big moments in games. Rookie Elijah Pepper has had that opportunity as well. So with youth in anything, there's a little bit of hot and cold, but getting that on-court experience and our veteran players embracing and willing to help them learn through those moments has been really good.
2 to go.
Our consistency over the 40 minutes is certainly getting to a level that is sustainable for success. We need to find that consistency on the road, and as I touched on before, is the opportunity all these young guys are getting with us, the experience should only reflect down the back end of the season. So a couple games ago, Jesse broke the club record, beating Ricky Grace at 482. So quite impressive, and to be able to do it at one club over 16 years is a true testament of just not his playing ability, but the type of person and what he brings to a franchise and organisation. And when you look back at all that stuff, to bypass Ricky Grace, who only played for the Perth Wildcats, and now Jesse Wagstaff, is like, for the city and the franchise, that's a reflection of how they operate. And when players want to stick around with a team for that long, you're doing something right.
Let's find out more about Dontae Russo-Nance in Behind the Basket.
I've got a bit of a mix because my dad's American, obviously, and I went over there for a year and a bit, so I kind of got a bit of a mixture. Sometimes I saw New Zealand, sometimes I saw American, so I got a mixture of both. My name is Dontae Russo-Nance. I'm a point guard / shooting guard. My jersey number is number 1, and I've been playing for the Wildcats for 2 years. Brought up into it. My mom played, my dad played, my aunties, my uncles, cousins. So everybody played. So like I'll say around about 3 was when I played my first actual game. I think it was maybe under 8s or under 11s. I played an actual basketball game, crying like a usual kid would. So yeah, I was quite young. I played at White Hockey at West Auckland for age groups growing up. Did all the high school stuff. I was on the shore for high school for my year in 9 and 10. Then my senior years of high school, I went to St. Kitts, where I was with Coach Aaron from Perth. I did do an extra year going to the States. I went to Oak Hill, Virginia. The past 2 years I've been here in Perth, so yeah, that's kind of my journey. My dad played, I think, maybe 1 or maybe 2 years in the New Zealand League. But then when I was born, he kind of wanted to focus on being a father, so he kind of let the younger guys have their turn, and he kind of stepped away from that. My mom in primary school, she was kind of my coach growing up. And then kind of when I started getting older, more mature a little bit, I'd say around 8-ish, I'm not really mature. My dad kind of took over, and he's been coaching me until I went to St. Kitts, and then I went over to the States, so he's been coaching me pretty much most of my life. When I was at high school in New Zealand, I was at a boarding school, so I wasn't at home for 5 days of the week, and I'd only see my parents on the weekend. Then when I went to the States, it was even longer, months and months and months. So I kind of like slowly progressed myself and prepared for this, because now I don't really see them unless we play in New Zealand or I go back home when the season's done. And just like being able to stay in contact with them, all this technology, FaceTime. We just played in New Zealand, got all the family tickets. They pulled up and watched the game, so it's like moments like that, being away from them, I've learned to cherish like every moment I have with them, because now that I'm older and I'm away from home, I don't get to see them as much as I do. So yeah, just all the moments I can get, I try to take. So yeah.
And the Wildcats played host to WA high school students in an action-packed All Abilities Carnival.
So what's going on here is other schools and our school came here to battle to see who wins.
The All Abilities Carnival is one of the biggest community events that we put on. Inclusion in the community is a really big pillar for us in terms of our values. And for us to be able to provide a platform for high school students around WA, metro and regional area to come down here, play a carnival, and for us to help support that is massively important for us.
You know, there's going to be varying skill levels. There's a couple of great basketballers down there. I was involved last year. There's a couple of really good basketballers, but it's awesome just to, you know, have fun and have a chat to them, and it's just great to, you know, get involved with the community and stuff like that.
It's been like doing a lot of exercises and, you know, playing basketball, and it's pretty good. And the thing I like about basketball is that we all use positive role models and messages.
No, I'm not a fan of basketball, but, you know, I'm having a go. We take care of each other, we're supporting each other. It's really nice to do, isn't it?
Yeah, community engagement is so key to what we do. It's at the top pillar with the Wildcats, as well as winning championships. Obviously from I was a child, I would go to basketball camps run by Ricky Grace and the like. So really, really keen for that to continue, and the All Abilities Carnival here is really a key part of that.
Because I was once that little kid that was kind of, oh my gosh, the Perth Wildcats, like kind of just being that role model that they can look up to and like inspire, and just knowing that like things are possible if you can like work hard and achieve it. So just kind of being that person, because it's probably made their day, if not week, if not, you know. So just doing that is just special.
It's fair to say that the highlight of the All Abilities Carnival is an all-star game where the players get to take on some of the students. So they'll play a couple of games, they'll be able to bounce around, say, your Ty Websters and your Keanu Pinders, Bryce Cottons, and really, you know, take the opportunity to be on the same court as some of our stars. And for our players, they don't tend to get the opportunity to get that close and up and personal with a lot of students like this. So we'd love to see this thing grow into bigger and better event, but for now, we're just really excited about where it's got to so far.
Seeing just like the smiles on kids' faces is just awesome for us. So I'm glad that I'm in the position I am, that I'm able to do that and help other people and, you know, provide a bit of spark for kids, even if it's just for an hour or just even at the carnival down there. But no, it's awesome for us.
You know, we said it's a highlight of our calendar. I don't think it's no mistake that the students and the teachers and the schools, as you can hear, it's the highlight of their year. And we're hoping that it can just be cemented in the calendars of all the schools around Perth. And we're just so excited about what it might look like in the future.
We'll be back next month with the next instalment of Under the Surface and some more exclusive access to the Perth Wildcats.